Hey, hey, hey out there. We're back again. More Bomberman. So, Monday we played Bomberman. It was kind of fun. We didn't win a whole lot of matches. It turns out everyone on Magic Online is playing around with the new toys, namely Karn, the great creator. This thing right here. We played against a lot of Karns, and it turns out that Bomberman is the Karn deck that's really bad against other Karns because of the Null Rod ability. Just this thing being in play means you can barely win. So that was kind of a bummer. Didn't really play against any blue decks. I think we played against one and we crushed it. But it's cool. We're back again. We're back into the mouth of the dragon. We're gonna run this back. More Karns all the time. Karn Tribal Bomberman. It's going on right now. So I made some small changes. I cut one of the 3 Swords to Plowshares for an actual disenchant. I caught one of the 3 Priests for an Engineered Explosives. Somebody pointed out to me, like, I was cold on Engineered Explosives because in my brain I was like, I'm MonoWhite. This can only go for 1. Why would I want that? But we are not MonoWhite. We have Lotus Petal, Mox Opal, and Lion's Eye Diamond, all of which make different colors of mana. If you have salvagers, you can engineered explosives, as many permanents as you want off the board. You get all 5 colors in unlimited amounts. Job of the Hunk, thanks for the follow. So I'm willing to try engineered explosives. I also changed one of the 4 Ancient Dens and one of the 2 Caracas to basic planes because Ancient Den is a huge liability in this Karn meta where everyone just has Null Rod in their main deck. So we died a few times because our mana was Ancient Den. Even though this is one of the best lands in the deck, otherwise, yeah, F711 is the expert. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do want the 2 Caracas and I'll just play 2 planes. I'll go down to the Ancient Den, but 2 Caracas, the decks that are faster than us, like Show and Tell, you have a Caracas on the board, that's reasonable. Yeah, so like Show and Tell, Reanimator, Dark Depths are the decks that can combo faster than us. And Caracas is pretty good against all those. So I'm down with Caracas still. I don't know if I was streaming the league where I played against Mono Red Prison. I don't think I was, but the other day I played against Mono Red Prison and just got crushed by Blood Moon, which is annoying in your Mono White deck that you just lose to Blood Moon. So another planes is nice. You usually need exactly 1, so that'll do. But here's the list I'm going to run with. Let's get started. Let me make sure the correct number of cards are in here. Every time I click around and change decks, I worry that I'm just like presenting a 62 card deck with no sideboard. But we're in the clear. So I have a real Paper Magic Legacy Tournament this weekend I'm considering playing this deck for. Also, maybe I just won't. We'll see. Maybe I'll play I'll play Miracles with Back to Basics and punk everyone who thinks I'm playing this deck. Yes, F711. It is an Eternal Weekend trial. I already won one of those this year. Got this bad boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, Tamit, I'm not coming to Top Deck. There is a Pittsburgh area one. I don't know. There might be one in New Jersey, but that's not the one I'm going to. I'm staying in town. As much as I love Eternal Weekend, I would not drive 6 hours for a trial. Yeah, get wrecked. Tamit, did you fall in love with a deck yet? Tamit was bemoaning on Facebook that he doesn't have any legacy decks he likes. Which is, like, and it sucks to be between decks. Like, I know the feeling. I hate when I don't know what I'm doing in a format. But the impact of War of the Spark on Eternal Magic has been pretty shocking. Like there are so many good new cards that open up new strategies. That's a reasonable deck you could play. It's not a deck I'd ever play, but it is a good deck. I begrudgingly acknowledge that it's fine. What's up, Maxtortion? Check it out. The whole Bomberman Discord is here. By the way, if you're just tuning in, there is a Bomberman Discord. If you want to talk about this deck some more with a lot of smart people, there's a place to do that. If any of you from the Discord want to plug it, go for it. Yeah, the deck is certainly fun. I'm not sure if it's my style, but I'm willing to ignore my normal style if a deck is powerful enough. I think Magic Online is wise to what we're up to here at this point. We're almost 2 weeks into War of the Spark being legal. And when I first just put this deck together, jumped into a league, I just easily 5-0'd, just smushed blue decks the whole way along the path. Trophied up. And then life got a lot harder after that a couple days later when I started streaming it. All right, we're playing against Salty Salt. Sweet name. Alright, so this hand has a turn 2 Salvagers that with Cavern, and we get to draw an extra card. I'm going to keep it. Alright, this is a turn 1 Salvagers. Do you even want a turn 1 the Salvager? I guess yes is the answer. Alright, Salvager, go. Then on turn 2, we would need another, or 2 artifacts, because I'm probably going to draw a card. You would not turn 1? Alright, I'll hold my horses. But what if they have discard? Like, I'm not even... Yeah, I don't have any actual white mana. So one thing I could do is float white with Mox Opal, take a peek at the top of their deck, see what they're playing, and decide if it's more likely that they'll have discard or removal, or counterspell. Plains. Alright, so it's probably more likely they have removal. So I'm just going to hold off. I'll turn to it. Like, I don't want to just get this thing plowed. Yep, there's the wasteland. Okay, whatever. We're still good on that. Sweet. The backup Salvagers has arrived. So this is still fine. Like, City of Traders is in our hand. We can still cast this thing next turn. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good time to be a Storm Wizard. I'll cast one of these because I have an extra now. Like, even if they have Plow, I got something going on now. And I do have actual white mana, so I can start Machine Gun Bobbling. This would have been a great game to have Chalice of the Void. Ooh, Umezawa's Jitte. Karn has no respect for that card. Oh, Bobble. Rebobble. I have not gotten to do that yet, and it's heartbreaking. Alright, so I get this Bobble back. I cast the 2 Bobbles. I float white. I get the Bobble back again. Alright, so yeah, this is just a straight up draw 3 turn. Ancestral Recall. They're drawing a Plains. Value Town. Yeah, the value salvagers is so much fun. All right, yeah, we're in a lion's eye diamond away from just drawing our whole deck, and we are a diamond and something else. All right, so here's Mother of Runes. That was like the scariest thing they could do, but I don't actually care. Because all our removal is Walking Ballista. I'm going to have to watch out for this Aether Vial, though. All right, there's Ballista. Skadoosh. All right, they just drew this Plains. Now it's in play. If they activate Vial, I'm going to pop my Baubles in response. All right, so 2 counters are not enough. If it got up to 4, I'd have to be worried. All right, let's have a peek. Another Mom is their next draw. Yeah, Spirit of the Lab would also be a nightmare. Though that's not a card this deck usually plays. If they suddenly have it, I'm just dead. They got me. They got me good. All right, well, Brick City. We are the mayor of. All right, so I can make a Ballista on 2. And that neutralizes the Mon with the Jitte. I could also just rebuy Bauble 2 more times, but that doesn't help me do anything. Yeah, there's no reason to fear Wasteland, because all you do is flood. It's true. Wasteland is pretty punishing, though, in all seriousness. But like we said, not for me, because I am the king of drawing every land that there is. All right, so I'm just going to hold my position here. Uh-oh. If this is Revoker, we might die. All right, it's Stoneforge. So I guess I need to shoot Mother of Ruins now. Because they're going to pump to save it anyway, and I don't want it to be a 5-5 on their turn. I want it to be a 1-1. Because I can just block that. Yeah, if this Jitte ever gets up to 4, we're in trouble. +2/+2. Alright. That mode is fine. Alright, so they did not just draw Mother of Runes. They shuffled their deck with Stoneforge. We don't know what they drew. That's not true, Tambit. I can block with Ballista and then shoot their face before damage. Alright, nope, you're right. Oh shit, no, you're right. Yeah, if they minus on Ballista before combat, then I am minus that. Oh, do they just have Flicker Wisp to make it squeaky clean? That's not even right, I don't think. Alright, I'll kill this thing. Alright, so it's gonna cost them some Jitte counters to do this. Alright, so if I don't block, they have to spend 2 Jitte counters, but they get to draw a card. If I do block, they only have to spend 1, and they don't get to draw a card. And I'm holding a Salvagers. So If I draw LED, they lose. Alright, I think I block. Because now it's just a race of... Like, my thing's dying anyway. Oh, I guess they can just pump. Alright. It's one counter either way. But now they don't draw a card, so I definitely should block. Because the result will be exactly the same, except this way I don't take 3, and they don't draw a card. And like I said, if we draw lines, I diamond, we win. Karn's also pretty good. LED. That's not an LED. They have one card in their hand. Yeah, Karn still gets us out of this because he turns off the Jitte. Death and Taxes has seemed like a pretty tough matchup. F711, Maxtortion, all of you Bomberman experts. Is this matchup as bad as it's felt for me, or is it just lined up poorly the couple times I played against it? Moving the sword over, sure. Yeah, it certainly felt like it. Revoker is a house. Okay, now they are moving over to protect the king here in Stoneforge Mystic, or queen. Queen, probably? Yeah, definitely. Alright, so now we don't win if we draw LED. Not on the spot, anyway. If we draw Karn, we get to fight another day. Almost give up on the combo games 2 and 3. Yeah, probably. Like, Thalia busted. Oh, they even have a Flicker Wisp in their hand. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so that took me off 4 mana. Oh, we drew the bonus Caracas, don't worry. Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Literally dead on board. Bummer. We had a window there, and this Jitte, the 1-drop into Jitte, like a 2-drop would have been too slow. Yeah, that's rough. Alright, so Chalices come out because Wisping them hurts too bad. Plows come in. Disenchant. Yeah, I usually do like Priest against Death and Taxes in my fair decks. So, whoops, we're definitely not boarding out a Walking Ballista. That's one of the best cards. Alright, so I have 7 cards I'm bringing in. I already cut 4 cards. What are the other cuts if we're going light on the combo? Probably a Mox Opal can take a break. It sucks to draw redundant legendaries, especially against a deck that can turn them off. And Lotus Petal probably can go out too. We're just slowing down a little bit. How far off the combo are we? Like, we don't board out an LED, right? We still keep the combo. We just have more of a backup plan. Do I need both cast outs? Board it down to 1 LED. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like, last game, we had that 2-turn window where if we just draw LED, we win. So I want to be able to combo them early if the opportunity presents itself. Maybe I just don't want the second cast out. I have 2 plows, a disenchant, and another cast out. Or is cast out better than the second priest? I'll try this build. Yeah, I'm learning this on the fly. All of you are here watching me learn this deck. Alright, well this hand doesn't do anything. So it's a mulligan. This hand has a turn 2 Karn, which is pretty decent. So since we're on the play, I'm going to lead on Ancient Tomb. If we were on the draw, I might be safe with Plains, but like... Do we even want... I don't want Salvagers, actually. That's not the plan right now. Alright, so if we can stick this Karn, that'll be pretty sweet. If they waste me, it's fine. We're in the same spot we were the turn before. Mom. Alright. They didn't get the message that they're supposed to cut that one. Let's start drawing cards. Alright, we get another City of Traders. That's fine, because this one's going to die eventually. Yep. Alright, so hopefully they don't just have Revoker right away. But don't worry, they will. If you've ever watched my stream, you'll know. Yes, we are back in the Vancouver Mulligan. Yep. Like I said, when you watch the Bosch and Roll stream, my opponent will always have the perfect card. Exactly the thing that we said we didn't want them to have. See his mom getting in? Nope. Coward. Alright, so now this Mentor is super awkward because it just like gets cast straight into Swords of Plowshares and I get no value along the way. Probably still just cast it though, right? Like... Or maybe I can just use Priest as Ambush Viper. No, I can't because they have Mother Runes. Alright, I guess I'm just casting Monastery Mentor and hoping that I get a turn with it. My hand makes 1,000,000 mana. So if we draw the other Karn, we're still in the game. Salvagers doesn't do anything. Yep. As ordained. I hope they don't have Revoker. Hope they don't have Plow. Guaranteed. If we draw Ballista, we're just right back in it. Got a lot of those. Ballista. Ooh, that doesn't help. Shit. Alright, I'll play Ancient Den, not Caracas, because they have this Wasteland out. What's up, Van Wedge? Alright, so now I can Ambush Viper the Revoker to block, and when they go to give it Pro White with Mother of Runes, I'll plow it. Then we win. Unless they have another plow too. Just mono plow hand. Skadoosh. That emote is the Kali Ma from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That's when the priest rips out the guy's beating heart and holds it up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. The finest. Alright, recruit. Probably for Revoker. This Karn might get to do something before he's gone. Forever. Ugh. Well, drawing a card is still better than a 2-2, I think. Alright, now we have a Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, they gave me the Bauble. I like that even better. Tight. Priest is even a human to go with my Cavern. The human tribal. I'm not going to make a 2-2 when I could draw a card. A 2-2 is not going to help me. Oh yeah, we do have instants in the deck now. Yeah, we have 1 Swords to Plowshares and 2 Cast Out. Okay, yeah, there were good reasons to bust Bauble. All right. If they name Bauble, they got me, but they're not. They're going to name Karn. Yep. All right, there's that. Got it covered. Yeah, I guess sideboarding does change our priorities quite a bit. All right, they have a Flicker Wisp. Good to know. My goodness. So I can't play Monastery Mentor because they have Flicker Wisp and I have Containment Priest. Play another Cavern on Human. Yes, we flood and flood and flood. We've made this wasteland look pretty bad though, so there's that. Wisping Priest does not get rid of Priest forever. Pathing it does though. Guess what? I have a second Plains now. Got him. Haha. Value Town. Alright, so now I can cast Mentor at least. Yeah, I just need to rip a Ballista, honestly. That's all there is to it. The game ends on the spot if I do that. Ballista. Disenchant. Alright, well, I have Caracas. Yeah, it's a straight up 4 for 1. It has been a long time since I played Commander, but I used to have... who did I even have? I had Maga Traitor to Mortals, Riku of 2 Reflections, and Geist of St. Traft were all my favorite generals. Alright, so I'm going to try to hold on to this Disenchant to see if I can pick off this Revoker. Like, if I can get them to tap Mom. Yeah, Geist of St. Traft was my favorite. Like, Mago was my first general, and I kept it together right until the time I stopped playing the format. And who else was there? Riku was my, like, first, like, big, crazy, big dumb spells, go nuts, EDH deck. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright, so I want to disenchant this Aether Vial. Yeah, and Riku's just one of those, it's like built for big dumb smashing. Geist of St. Traft was like beautiful though. Me and my friend, we worked on the deck together. We had very similar builds and we like treated it like it was a constructed deck in like the tuning and testing process. And it was pretty great. That was a cool experience to actually like work on a casual deck as if it was a real deck. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna get buried by this jailer pretty soon. Oh, they have a ballista. I don't approve of that. Where's my ballista? Jesus, come on. This. All right. Let's see if we get a turn. All right, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Let's see if they wisp my monk away. They probably just should. And it's got to be wrong not to. Their hand is Flicker Wisp, Ballista, Thalia, and one unknown. All right, there's the Wisp. All right, they're going to smash for a bunch. And then I'm going to elbow tap this Ballista into play. And hopefully kill them. Oh, they drew another Aether Vial. Okay. So, Ballista Thalia is their hand. All right, so unfortunately, well, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I can't tap my Ancient Tomb because that would put me to 2, and they have Ballista in their hand, which they can cast for 2. So that one's off the table. Let's get this Revoker out of here. I'm okay making a 3/3 at this juncture. Pick off Flicker Wisp before it can do anything untoward to me. Get this mom out of here. Alright, they're giving Palace Jailer protection from something irrelevant. Okay, so Ballista, Thalia, one unknown in their hand. Next turn, we can probably take the Monarch. Okay, now that they cleared out the Caracas, so Thalia is going to get to stay in play. But we're on the Parade of Idiots plan now. They might have to use their Ballista to pick off mine. So if they attack with Jailer, I block with my 3/3, then they use Ballista to pick off my Ballista, they actually kill the Construct. Or they could just rip Flicker Wisp off the top like a fucking savage. Jesus Christ. Is this what it's like to play Death and Taxes? Just like no manipulation in your deck of any kind, and then like, oh yeah, that's the perfect card. Whatevs. Alright, so we're gonna block the Palace Jailer and shoot the Flicker Wisp. Pang. Yeah, them being the Monarch. Shoot the Recruiter? Why? Oh yeah, to save 1 damage. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Because I'm gonna Ballista next turn anyway. Alright, the Ballista Parade continues. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I should have 1 more life point than I do if I were playing correctly. Yeah, we died to Ancient Tomb now. It's true. They got me there. Maybe they'll stop drawing perfects though. Like, what if for 1 turn they just draw like a brick and I draw a good card. Do you think it's possible? Could it happen? Yeah, that would be sweet. Though, I don't actually need Ancient Tomb. Like, I just need them to not get a 6th mana for Ballista. Alright. Shit. We were saying they're 1 away now from this Ballista. Let's see, is the one of the last Flicker Wisps in their hand? Ballista Thalia, 2 unknowns. This Monarch is killing us. That's the real problem here. If we can get a turn to become the Monarch, then we can start to take over. Yeah, they're drawing twice as many cards as me. For show. Oh no, 4 mana. Is this Cataclysm? Is another Jailer? Okay. Ballista's here, and he's only on 2. Another Vial. Alright. Alright, they're just passing. Yeah, what's going on here? Alright, so... Can I become the Monarch now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ballista for 4. I mean, if their plan was to burn me out, they would have just waited, I think. Like, what's the rush? Alright, so I'm going to force the Walking Ballista conversation by pinging theirs first. Because once this resolves, they can only ping once, and then their Ballista dies. Because it'll be a 1-1. Alright, they are going to the dome with that. So now theirs has to pop again, or else it just dies. Alright, they're putting me to 1, is their plan. Shoot this. Then I'm going to attack with my creatures that can attack. Maybe I should have made another thing to make Construct bigger. But, like, we know they have Thalia in hand. Alright, yeah, and we're going to get back Mentor here. And we become the Monarch. And I'll make another big. Alright, so they would have to make this thing unblockable or have a flyer that I can't kill with my ballistas. So it is pretty scary that they have these 2 Aether Vials and the 3 cards in hand, so they could start flickering stuff in. We're not out of the woods. Do they have a second Ballista? That would be a heartbreaker. Alright, I don't care about Jitte. What's up, Jarvis? We're doing it. We're at 1. Alright, equipping your 1 toughness creature against double Walking Ballista seems fine. No respect at all. Get out of here. Alright, let's play fast, win fast now. Let's draw some cards with Karn. Alright, we're getting an Ancient Tomb. That's not helpful. Mishra's Bauble's pretty sweet, though. Mentor is going for it. Yeah, my opponent, like, oh, rats, he saw it. We do have 10 minutes on the clock, though, and we have to make a game 3 happen. So we are not out of the woods. Attack, 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 attack. Are they just conceding by taking this damage? No blocks, just dead? Alright, sweet. Next game! Alright, they left in Mother of Runes. That's really interesting. Though I guess it makes sense. Like, it did fuck up my disenchant for a while. Jarvis! I'm also playing in that tournament. Do you need somewhere to stay? Are you staying at the Steve Rubin mansion? Do we want all 4 ballistas in the main is a good question. I don't know, like, I want my Karn board to be fucking Tizite. So, or maybe like I just do want ballista. So, maybe I shave on an LED because it's harder to combo against Thalia and Revoker anyway. 4 ballistas. Alright, I'm in. I've been convinced. Jarvis, I'm also probably going to play in that tournament. Standard wizard, me. Alright, so we can have a turn 1 mentor with 2 tokens. Or we can see what happens and draw a card. And that our plan might change. But I am going to keep this. Yeah, that's true. I am not completely unsuccessful in Standard in my life. It's just not my normal path to victory. Alright, so I think that turn 2 Karn is better than turn 1 Mentor. I'm going to play these out, though, because of Thalia. I guess Thalia fucks up a turn 2 Karn anyway. If this land was Ancient Tomb, I would have just gone for Mentor, but it's City, so that changes the considerations. Oh, turn 2 Aether Vial, right on time. Really, C-Half? I really like those Tempest basics. I've been low-key respecting those this whole time. Alright, they're drawing a Karn next turn. Trying to show us who the Karn deck is. But we are the Karn deck. Alright, I'm gonna make an idiot first. So we don't have any actual white mana, so this plow doesn't do anything yet. Swords to Plowshares is not a human, unfortunately, and we can't name Swords to Plowshares with Cavern of Souls. What a world that would be, though. I just want to get pressure on F7. Alright, look, we've been ramped. Like, I just wanted to bring the beats. Like, these prison decks play so much worse when they are under the gun. Don't show me Karn again. Alright, they do have a Flicker Wisp. Alright, Mentor Plow. Now we actually can plow. Alright, Karn and a Priest. So they'll probably give me the backup Karn. They don't want me to have a Priest. Alright. Bad plays. Alright. So I'm going to play Mentor. I can plow Thalia or jam Containment Priest. What am I going to play in Modern? I don't know. I'm between Dex and Modern at the moment. I mean, I can plow. It just doesn't work. Alright, so they have Caracas and Wasteland. Yuck. Alright, they're attacking me. I'm not going to try to make any blocks here. So, Priest is super awkward because we know they have Flicker Wisp, and I have Mentor. So let's just hope they try to do something right now. Alright, they did not try to do something right now. Alright, well, if they want to use Aether Vial, they're going to have to do it now. Alright, they didn't want to use Aether Vial. Alright, I'm going to make another creature. And I'm going to cast another Mentor. I'm just trying to flood the board with stuff right now. Overwhelm their... If I try to play this like surgical, like outmaneuver their control game with my combo game plan, then we're just going to lose. So, like, I can lose a Mentor to a Flicker Wisp if it keeps this Vial from doing anything. Yeah, I'm here to slam. Alright, there's the Wisp. Alright, I'm going to plow Flicker Wisp in response here to get bonus monks. Alright, so this monk is gone forever. But we had two more take its place. Can't come back. Exiled. Thalia makes this a little awkward. But alright, so here's a jerk. I'm going to cast the other card and make another jerk. This jerk also triggers Mentor. And I can plus Karn. And if they give me a land, I can also cast Mishra's Bauble. Or I can minus Karn and just make another jerk. Alright, I'm just going to keep the jerks blowing. Probably should have attacked with my monks. Like, I would lose one, but forcing 2 damage would have been better. God, Mentor is so good. I love this card. I just hope we don't get Cataclysmed. That's their way out of this. Oh god, I shouldn't have said anything. Now they're going to cast Cataclysm. No, it's Karn. It's Karn. It's just Karn. You can have another Aether Vial. So they have a Vial in play. They can Flicker Wisp next turn. Or Violent Hand. We have Balance. Alright, we did it. Overpowered with the Mentor. Monk tokens are handsome and strong. Alright, found another match right away. I love Legacy. It fires so fast. Alright, we got a turn 1 Chalice sighting. I'm going to keep. We're on the draw, though, so turn 1 Chalice is slightly worse. Alright, they're an Ancient Tomb deck. Turn 1 Chalice is real bad. Let's hope they have a turn 1 Chalice. Yes! We got him. Get wrecked. Should have been on 0. Tomb, Opal, Paddle. Yeah, yay for losing the die roll. We got We went up a card because we lost the die roll. So I really hope they don't have a turn 2 Karn the Great Creator, because that's what I want to do. They also should not have a Thought-Knot-Seer. Maybe they'll just, like, play Waste Go. I'm fine with Matter Reshaper. Blast Zone. Alright, that starts at 1. It misses all my shit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can Lattice them next turn, so I'm just going to get this Karn into play. It also stops any, like, Grim Monolith or Thran Dynamo ramping. Yeah, I'm just going to kill their Chalice. Boop. And get in for 1. Like, even if they cast Reality Smasher, I'm not blocking, so whatever. Fuck is this? Oh, they're charging up their Blast Zone. They've got a long-term plan. Alright, so if they attack Karn with Reality Smasher this turn, then we can't wish for Lattice, because he won't have enough loyalty. But if they don't do, like, exactly that, they die. I'm not playing a Worm Coil, and honestly, it's just because there wasn't one in my collection. The advice I received was to put Worm Coil in my deck. And I cavalierly ignored it. Ballista for 2. Okay. Alright, so now we win. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Wish for Lattice. Cast Lattice. Yes, wish for one-sided Obliterate. We will have to... We don't even have to block their Ballista. We don't care. We can just take 2 and then cast different Karn next turn and make a permanent. An XX where X is my permanence. Alright, cool. We did it. Yeah, the Mighty Karnstruct. Alright, they did not want to see the carnage. Alright, so there's some sort of post deck. So Chalice of the Void's big butts. My Wish board's very strong. Disenchant and Cast Out are cards I want. I don't think I want to go any deeper than that. Yeah, I can plus on Lattice too, but I can also make a Karnstruct. I can do both. I don't have to choose. Nevdisk? That's some technology. For when you have all the time in the world. New Ugin doesn't really help this deck because we have the Salvagers, but Arcan 11 was streaming Colorless Super Friends the other night, and ooh, Phyrexian Metamorph? That's a sweet card. But Arcan was streaming Colorless Super Friends with New Ugin, Old Ugin, both Karns. It was nice. That deck does look super sweet. Alright, here are the cards I'm presenting. Alright, let's hope they don't know about Chalice on 0. His hand's pretty bad against it. They're on 5. But if their 5 contains Chalice, they're fine. Alright, D's. We dodged. Oh good, we drew both Caracases, though. Don't worry. Alright. This deck probably has Thought Not Seer. Not that... I don't think they can cast it this turn, but let's look at this draw step, and then we get to look at their next draw step too. Ooh, Vesuva. That's a good draw. Alright, so Vesuva's accounted for. Wow, they put their Chalice on 1! My goodness. Alright, they don't know about Chalice on 0. Alright, City of Traders. Alright, so they're going to have literally infinite mana next turn. And by literally infinite, I mean 6. I guess I just go to Mentor Town here. Hope this works. Don't all is dust me, bro. Yeah, we didn't show the Mentor game 1. Hopefully they don't have a good plan for it. Though this deck certainly contains Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Remember on Monday when Arkin just off the top drew Ugin when he was dead on board? That was lame. Yeah, Ugin is a powerful Magic card. They just drew City of Traders. So the Cloud Post tap for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, they have 6 mana right now. They have new Ugin? Yeah, Ugin. This can kill Mentor, but then it dies. But I guess that makes sense because he doesn't care. Right, his next draw is Blast Zone. And his card in hand... All right, we knew about that one already. Yeah, Jarvis. I played my free arena draft that I got from Prairie, and my only loss was to Ugin. Did we win? We won. All right, cool. Keep this. Pow! Infinite prowess, kids. Yep, they are just prowessed. And the clock doesn't matter. Plenty of time. And they have Chalice on 1, so they couldn't even surgical me, if that was their plan. Yeah, right. We're on the same page, Jarvis. I hear you over there, buddy. Yeah, Deadzos. Bomberman, Bomberman. Bombs everybody because he's Bomberman. Yeah, Van Wedge, that Chalice on 1 was embarrassing. And there's a lesson to be learned there, and it's tunnel vision is bad. Like, if you build your deck and just think like Chalice goes on 1, Chalice on 1 is good, Chalice on 1 in Legacy, like, you're just wrong. Like, sometimes 0 is the right number, sometimes 2 is the right number. Maybe that just plussing my card because it's free was like they thought it mattered. Maybe they misunderstood the situation. Kyle, check out Arkin11 stream. ARK4N11. I just typed his name into the chat as he spells it. Oh yeah, Jarvis also streamed that deck. Okay, so also Jarvis, Jarvis and Arkin both streamed that deck. I think didn't Arkin go like 15-0 with it on stream the other night? Just easily crushed several consecutive leagues. All right, this one has a turn 1 Chalice. Let's hope this is a matchup where it's good. Uh-oh. A land strategy? We haven't played against this before. Alright, so Bomberman is good versus lands. Oh, we can Chalice on 2 on turn 1. Do we just jam, Jarvis? We just jam, right? Fuck yeah. My hand does everything, Jarvis. Skadoosh. Yeah, if they have a wasteland, we're like in the Stone Age. My opponent, oh yeah, well they have 2 Thespian stage in the graveyard and they can't cast Loam, so like good luck blast zoning me. They are drawing depths though, so let's hope they don't have the 3rd fucking stage in their hand. Well, there's that. You can, oh, does that make it a 0? Does Blaststone say like when you play it? All right, so I can't cast my Ballista because it costs 2. So, yeah, that gamble probably went for Loam. Port's pretty good though. We're gonna sit here for a while. Yep. Hey, baby. Can't they core tapper their blast zone? Oh yeah, they can't core tapper because I have Chalice on 2. Core tapper is a 2-mana spell. We thought of everything. We thought of everything except them drawing a Thespian stage. That would be pretty bad. All right, show me the loam. Ding, 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 ding. Sucker. We're probably just gonna die. Like I'm talking shit. Like this turn 2 chalice or turn 1 chalice even matters, but it doesn't. Soul Land. Oh, Mox Opal's Jace. Mox Opal's a Clox Opal. Can't even Punishing Fire. Alright, don't find a stage, please. That would be the worst. Not until I draw Caracas, at least. Just give me that long. Alright, mana source for Karn. And then we can win somehow. Mana source? Alright, I'll take it. Mox Opal, new Mox Opal. Karn's coming. That kills their Mox Diamond. Yeah, there is a bridge in the board. I'm going to keep this one. Karn, the Great Creator, has arrived. Alright, are they rotating in response? Are they doing something with this Mox? Nope. Karn, the Phenomenal Creator. My sideboard contains... Alright, there is an LED. Alright. I'm gonna wish for LED right now. And then next turn I can just kill them with Lattice. In we go, team. Alright, F6, don't kill me. Yeah, we did it. The turn 1 Chalice on 2. They didn't cast a spell that whole game. Squee, I also think this is the best Karn Creator deck, but it's pretty bad against other Karn Great Creator decks. Alright, so I probably want to bring in 2 of the Crypts, leave 1 for Wishing. Jarvis, what are they going to do against me? Chalice was great in that spot, but is Chalice actually good in the matchup? Like I just name 2 and they lose? And I play decks that are good. So if a Chalice deck is good, then it's fine. Opal, Petal, we can slow it down a little bit. Yeah, what are they even going to do? Disenchant probably doesn't do anything. Fuck Disenchant. They have spheres. Oh, so Disenchant's back. Disenchant's back on the menu. They have spheres and thorns, or just spheres, I think, generally speaking. Squee, thanks for the follow. Thanks for coming back from the graveyard all the time for my Bizarre Baghdad also. I appreciate that. Jarvis, are you still there? Do I cut Chalice? Boop, 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 boop. This is tough. Yeah, I was just clicking on some of them. Yeah, all right, so 2 less Chalice. I'm bringing in 2 Crypts, but leaving 1 in the board for Karn. Yeah, I mean, Chalice is good. It's just like, I'm bringing in Plow, and Chalice 2 is the number I want Chalice to be on. All right, maybe I'll just shave an Urza's Bauble and call it a day. Or, okay, on the draw, maybe Chalice I don't want at all. Okay, I believe that. Mentor might be worse. Yeah, they're a Punishing Fire and Tabernacle deck. So I don't have a Lodestone Bauble in my deck, which is a way you can kill lands through a Glacial Chasm. This is a turn 2 Karn. Just hope we don't get wastelanded. Let's go. Uh-oh, they had Chalice on 0. We're fucked. And they had Wasteland. Remember that time I said I hope we don't get wastelanded? Well, here we are. Go Ballista. EE for 1 to... Yeah. So they usually play 1 of this card, right? It's not a commonly played sideboard. Well, it's commonly played. Or do they... Oh, they went all in on this hand, though. Alright. I'm more interested in what's happening now. Karn, dig. Alright, we have a city and a Chalice of our own. If we hit Chalice on 2 now, they're just fuck sword. Alright. Yes, Karn, find your brother. That's what I really want. If I can boop this Chalice away, then winning becomes pretty easy. I'm playing Chalice on 2 next turn, though, even if they waste me. Punishing Fire. It's the last time that's happening. Different card? Plains. Right, I'll play City. Can grab silver cards exiled. Oh yeah, that's nice. The Karns are a team. They work well together. You can also, if they destroy your lattice somehow, you can wish with a Tormod's crypt yourself, then next turn wish for the lattice again. Karn Tribal is actually gas. Right, we're just digging for more Karns. Oh, we found a Caracas. That'll save us a little bit of time, I hope. They still have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. Alright. Yeah, I'm not casting the bonus Karn. But this plow will save me from just randomly dying to a crop rotation. Speaking of which... Oh, Ancient Tomb. Alright. It just ramped. They chucked their Wasteland to ramp. So I guess they could, like, end step do a bunch of fucked up stuff. Alright, I'm going to get this Caracas onto the field. Give myself lots of time to navigate this game. Discard Lotus Petal. We're past that point of the game. Though, if I draw a Mentor, I can just Hadoken these zeros into the Chalice and just make a bunch of guys. Yeah, we really don't care about giving them 20 life unless they make me click through the whole combo. But then they're just a dick anyway. Alright. Sylvan Library. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's find other Karn. Other Karn, please. Other Karn? Nope, another 0. Oh, there's other Karn. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't cast this Karn and the other one this turn. I can if I use LED. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I got it. Dece. Yeah. City's here. This Karn. Silver and gold, Karn's in my hand. Here comes Karn the Great Jude. Yeah, we can't Lattice Lock into 3 open mana. But we can boop this Chalice out of play. It turns off their Mox Diamond. And now we get to unload these zeros. Crypt. Bauble. Opal. I'll hold on to the mana. Like, there's no reason to run that into... I don't even know what they would have, but whatever it is, I don't want to run into it. This turns off Loams for a turn. We are at 8. We gotta watch out for that. I would hate to just like tap 2 Ancient Tombs and get Punishing Fire to death. So we can still Lattice into open mana. It would just take several turns to rebuild. Because we have Crypt. We can Crypt ourselves. Yeah, the Karnstructs can start beating down pretty soon. Alright, 50-50. Let's have a look. What do you got? And we still have Plow in our hand, which we're sitting on, because they can port Caracas and then rotate for Dark Depths and make a 20-20 and think they're safe. But as long as we have white mana available still, we can just clip that. Oh yeah, Disenchanting Karn is smart. Yeah, that's way better than Disenchanting Lattice. Alright, the opponent is in the tank about this one. Is it time to respond to Mishra's Bauble? They do have a crop rotation. Alright. So this Plow is going to have to be good, because they do have the port you rotate. Do they have enough mana for that? Port costs 2, rotation costs 1, and then it costs 2 more plus stage. All right, they don't have the mana to rotate into Dark Depths anyway and make it the same turn. I also want a plus for another turn with Karn Scion, because I don't want to lose that to Punishing Fire. Like, there's no reason to rush this. We are well ahead. Mentor and Den. All right. Just going to kill their Mox Diamond, too. We do not have Spyglass in this list. Oh, we could go get Chalice for 1. Yeah, you're right. I done fucked that up. I'm good at fucking this up. I'm just going to play Ancient Den, actually. Like, City of Traders is nice, but we have lots of mana, and I want to make sure they can't take me off white. Yeah, it does stop our plow. Yeah, if they just rotate in response, then let it resolve. Alright, Caracas is tapped. You did it. Nope, I missed my bauble. I should have peeked at least one of these cards. Ooh, a second Rishadan Port. They're getting serious over there. But so am I. Because I have Disenchant. Time to make a giant. Right, so I'm gonna get the Lattice, but I'm not gonna play it just yet. And when they go for the Rishadan Port, I'm going to use that mana to disenchant Sylvan Library. It's been a long time since I played Food Chain. But the deck is sweet. Shit, did I just punt? No, they don't have enough mana. They can port me off white, but they... Oh no, I have Mox Opal hiding over here. Nope, I'm safe. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Yep, Caracas. Oh god. Crop rotation. Okay. So they are going for it. They're going to gain 20 life here. Skadoosh. And I have Tormod's Crypt, so there's not a whole lot I'm scared of. Forgot to bobble again. I'm so busy narrating. Just kidding. 30 is a multiple of 6, so I left my bobble in play on purpose. That's not true. And they're dead. Nice. Defeated lands. 3-0, no sweat. Let's keep this party rolling. Yeah, Food Chain is a lot of fun. And I was actually on Food Chain right before they banned Sensei's Top. Okay, Max Torsion, that is a good argument. You're correct. Yeah, popping the Crypt just when the coast was clear to play around Crows and Grip makes sense. They would have had to spend a turn gripping, spend a turn loaming, spend 2 more turns hitting land drops, and they would have been dead to Karns in that time. So it wasn't super punishing in exactly that situation, but if they had like more resources available, it's definitely just correct to pop it before you get gripped. Though they can't grip top. Like if they grip my my Crypt, then they just die to the Lattice that they know is in my hand. So I'm okay holding on to Crypt there. Chubby Rain, let's not free top. And that's coming from a Miracles player. Like, let's just leave it right where it is. Turn 1 Chalice. Turn 2 Karn. Alright. Please don't have Karn Great the Greater. Oh no. Chalice on 1, Chalice on 1, Chalice on 1. Did we do it? Oh, Grim Monolith. Fuck. Alright. Oh, we drew our Chalice. Good. Alright, I'm gonna get these zeros into play before it's too late. And I am just gonna run Chalice on 1, because some of these decks play Candelabra or Voltaic Key, and it's doing nothing in my hand. Like, if they Wasteland me, I don't want to be taken off Metalcraft. Don't Thought-Knot Seer. Don't Thought-Knot Seer. Don't Thought-Knot Seer. Look at this turn 2 7 mana. What a deck. Oh, and they're just going straight up the chain, too. They don't give a fuck. Is this Ugin? Turn 2 Ugin? It is? Alright, we can actually just somehow beat this. It takes Ugin 2 turns to go off. Haha! These cards don't have color. These cards don't have color. You didn't read your card. They just minus zeroed. So we got a free turn under Ugin. I will take it. I am not greedy. Alright, so I need to play City to cast Karn. Oh, they're telling me they thought Ancient Den was a white card. Alright, so I'm going to plus Karn because what I'm looking for right now is Salvagers. And Ugin can deal 3 to Karn. He can just Lightning Bolt. Yeah, when you animate certain creature lands, they become colored. Dryad Arbor has color, but I think that's it. It's alright. They're probably just going to have a Reality Smasher and not worry about it. Thought-Knot Seer, Thought-Knot Seer, Thought-Knot Seer. Thran Dynamo, okay. Where else are they going with this mana? Like, I'm going to regret asking that question, but they had turn 2 Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Alright, yeah, so now we're in a bolting race, Karn versus Ugin. Karn... Oh, there's Mentor, but that doesn't help. That's against Ugin. Yeah, Power Artifact Walking Ballista would certainly do it. Alright, they're just chunking their monoliths around. They have 2 cards in hand. Come on, Salvagers. Right, Thespian Stage is one of their 2 cards. Salvagers! Let's go, Salvagers! Yeah, but that's not my plan. Like, Ugin is going to mop up that... Or I guess he would attack Ugin. Alright, yeah, I'm dumb. Alright, we found Salvagers. We can win next turn. There's a bauble. So I'll put my Lotus Petal into play too. Alright, so one of their cards in hand is Thespian Stage. They're about to draw Karn Scion. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a win con. We can draw our whole deck. Yeah, we have 2 draw steps to hit. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't even consider that the construct would attack Ugin himself. I was just like, oh, Karn will die before this is a win condition. But I just, like, was dumb. It's definitely correct to... Oh, God. Definitely correct to just make a construct. All right, we got 2 draw steps. Let's find a ballista. Come on, ballista. Show me ballista. All right, ballista, fuck. We do get to plus Karn again, though, because we drew a Salvagers, all natural. Well, Mentor doesn't do anything. They have Ugin. What happens now? But if they minus Ugin, it means Ugin doesn't... All right, here we go. Thoughts and prayers, 2 ballistas. Ooh, Karn Scion. All right, so 1, 2, 3... 4. Yeah, not making a construct was real bad. I just missed the line. I never said I was smart. So now what's going to happen is we're going to draw 1,000,000 cards. Oh, Chalice on 4 is it's fucking tight. All right, yeah, we're going to cast a Chalice on 4. If I was going to do that, though, I should have played my Cavern. Oh, yeah, they can do that, too. Ugin is going to ultimate. Though the Ugin ultimate does not necessarily kill Salvagers, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the Chalice line. All right, this is gonna be a lot of clicking. Oh god, I need to focus on my clicks. I'm adding clicks to my already click-heavy win condition. You can lattice next turn. Oh yeah, shit. Not if I Chalice on 4. Chalice on 6, go straight up the chain. I guess it's... No, it's not the same, because I can't beat Karn anyway. No, okay, so... Seriously, Chalice on 6 might be right. That means I can't get latticed. They still get to Karn, but I'm about to draw a zillion cards. No, but the Ugin can just put it into play, then we lose. Oh, wait, yeah, Ugin gets around all of it. So if they know how to ultimate Ugin, we're fucked regardless. So... Man, if I had a construct in play, we would have easily won this game. Whoops. Yeah, Ugin does put either one into play. So let's just Chalice on 4 and hope they don't see it. Yeah, Chubby Rain, that's true. But I gotta play to my outs. Yeah, the loop doesn't... Oh, they have a Karn Great Creator on top of their deck and in exile. So I definitely need Chalice on 4. Yeah, this is definitely Magic Online making a game worse than it needs to be. In real life, I would just say draw 40, go. Or draw 40, Chalice on 4, go. Yeah, I mean, concessions are value, it's true. All right, I don't even know how many of these I have. I think I did that 10 times. So now I'm just gonna get them all back one more time, put them in play. Yeah, we would also put Ancient Den in our hand. So to get back Chalice is to play Chalice is 8. So we need 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana. Yeah, this is a horrendous spew of the clock. In a game that if I just made a construct, we would have won. Yeah, live and learn. That was not a line that I considered. Should have. The opponent gave us a free turn with Ugin, and we didn't even take advantage of it. Alright, so I get back LED, get back Chalice. Eight. Chalice on 4. Get back Bauble. Cast Bauble. LED. LED one more time. Get back LED and Bauble. Alright, ship the turn. Hope we win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I counted correctly. Yeah. Yield. Alright, none of those are lands, so that's a lot of fun. Let's see if they Ugin correctly. God, I hope they just -4 out of fear. Alright, so their hand is Grim Monolith, Thespian Stage, Karn. You can have Ancient Tomb. Alright, so these are the cards in their hand. -4, -4. Not that it matters, because I have Chalice on 4. Yeah, that's true. Well, Steel Stompy puts enough pressure into play before Karn arrives. Alright, they're doing it. That I should have responded to that with my 2 baubles. Put 7 permanents onto the battlefield. Alright. If they wish for Lattice right away, I guess it doesn't even matter. There's no lands here. Karn, another Ugin, a Chalice, a 3-ball. Yeah, not drawing a land in our 10 draw steps. I should have popped these baubles, though. That was bad. Alright, yep. I'm convinced. You've defeated me. Yeah, should have made a construct. Fuck my life. Alright, so Cast Out, Disenchant are coming in. Chalice is going out. And I don't even care about any of these other cards. Like, they're playing the Super Friends version. Like, I don't even want to bring in another card. Just want to present 59. F7-11, I am suspicious of that plan. It makes sense, but I'm super suspicious of it. Alright, I'm going to bring in a Swords to Plowshares, because they're at least going to have Constructs, right? Or maybe I should bring in a Containment Priest to pressure Planeswalkers? I don't know. I have no idea. Neither of these cards is good at all. And I want my Wishboard intact. Alright, I'll bring in Priest. It's not good, but there it is. Priest for Ugin Ultimate. That's tight, but they haven't shown many creatures. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand has a turn 1 Mentor, but doesn't bring any friends. But does draw 2 cards. Alright, turn 1 Mentors. We're going for it. Yeah, but EE, I wanted in my Wishboard to go with Karn. I don't want to draw it. Because blowing up zeros is actually terrible. Oh yeah, this is Lotus Petal, not the other thing. Not Mox Opal. We're good. Time to mentor this fella. Yeah, Petal City, 2 monks. We built this city on traders. I got to make up some time after spewing 10 minutes off our clock last game. Yeah, and if we just draw 3 baubles, we win. Alright, so in your upkeep, boop you. Thran Dynamo. That's too slow. Blast Zone, go. Starts with 1 counter. Alright, there's the Chalice. Let's hope Mentor can power through that. Basically, we draw, like, anything. It'll be good. I mean, it would work. It just doesn't work, you know? Alright, let's go. This is what we're here for. Yes, I know. It gets voided. Smash. Ballista, you're in play now. Oh, shit, I can't have 6. I have Ballista. Alright, they can't, or they... Ah, they conceded, we did it! Mentor, too good. Monastery Mentor, hello. How you doing? Alright, yeah, I don't think my board plan changes here. Yeah, I mean, that's the trap of Chalice of the Void. Like, the 4 Mentors are what made me consider this deck. Like, if this was just the same deck with some other artifacts or whatever, like something cute in those 4 Mentor slots, I would not touch it with a 1,000-foot pole. But this, like, sidestep where we just get to storm off with Mentors. Oh, they presented a 61-card deck. They must have a great sideboard. They have so many good cards. Yeah, something like Antiquities War, I would probably not be playing this deck with. Alright, don't have Chalice. They're gonna have Chalice. Pass, 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 pass. Oh my god. They didn't have Chalice. Here we go again. Oh wait, no. This is not a turn 1. I can play out these things, though. I'm going to play them all out in case they draw the Chalice. And if I draw a soul land, I win immediately. What is this shit? Don't do stuff. 3-ball. I don't like that. Not one bit. I'm glad I played all my zeros, though. Alright, they have Card and Scion. So I still win with a soul land off the top. Soul land. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen. Wish. Mycosynth Lattice and Skadoosh. We're done here, folks. We beat the turn 2 Trinisphere on the draw. What a shenanigan. All right, well, we're 4-0. That was great. I'm going to urinate before this finals match. I'm not going to be able to hold it in with all this excitement. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm so glad you clipped that. All right, 5-0 hype, let's do it. All right, so I am definitely going to use that clip as a highlight from this stream, and that's my social media hype for the night. The last one I did was a turn 1 Narset plus Time Twister in Vintage. That was pretty nice, and this is pretty close. Oh, that's good stuff. Remember that time we beat a turn 2 Trinisphere while we were on the draw? Smushed him. So today at work, I was reaching to hold a door for someone and just punched the door frame instead. So I have this like big cut on my finger from the door frame, and that's what I get for being nice. Or being clumsy, one or the other. If I was neither nice nor clumsy, this wouldn't have happened. All right, so we played against Death and Taxes, Eldrazi, and something else, right? We have not played against the blue deck tonight. Yeah, doors are tricky. They're pretty cool if you know how to use them, but horrendous if you don't. All right. This has a turn 1 Chalice. It's got a bauble. Let's run it. This one needs a little help. Like, I need an Ancient Tomb to get this one going. But I'm not going to mulligan a hand that can make Chalice. Oh, we're playing against a blue deck. Oh, it's Death Shadow, no less. I think they're going to have to take Chalice, unless they want to like go nuts and take Lotus Petal and think they can screw me. Death Shadow is one of the scarier blue decks because they have such a good clock and their disruption is discard spells, not counter spells. He says BRB. He puts Thoughtseize on the stack and then says BRB. But yeah, we are playing against a blue deck. So that's a start. I think if we were on the play, we would have won this game on turn 1 with the Chalice. Them winning the die roll means they get to be on the play at least twice. Bridge plus Chalice on 2 is a win. I believe it. What even is there out to it? Yeah, what 2-mana spell deals with Bridge? Do they just have like Echoing Truth? In Death Shadow, oh, Ratchet Bomb. Jeez, that card sucks. But so they would need a bounce spell because if I have Bridge, that means I also have Karn, and Ratchet Bomb isn't a card anymore. Yeah, so though now that we know they're Death Shadow, this hand looks a lot worse. Like the 1-lander against the Wasteland deck with Dazes, full of 4-mana spells. Though Mentor's a spicy meatball against them. All right, they took the Chalice, as we expected. All right, another 4-mana spell, perfect. Lotus Petal. Land first, don't let him daze me. All right, Urza's Bauble is going to have to help us out here. Yeah, if they reanimate Mentor, we're in trouble. Let's take a peek here. Force of Will is in their hand. All right, we're going to have to fight through that. That was weird that they waited till my upkeep, but whatever. I'm not mad about it. All right, well, we have 2 mana again. They can't deal with non-creature permanents that are in play already, so I want to run these out to get around the discard. Yeah, Reanimate has been on the downswing in these decks, which makes no sense to me because it's insane. Ugh, not like this. Yeah, if we draw like City of Traders, we get to start slamming. All right, so we're still at 20. Yeah, Delver has been on the downswing. Okay, they just had 2 of their namesake card. But their life's not very low. Come on, City of Traders. Fuck, not more 4-drops. That's not like this. Yeah, unfortunately, with the way our hand worked out, they drew a Straight Wraith, so we're just dead on board. We know they have Force of Will. Yep, just dead. Rats. Yeah, sometimes we draw all the lands, sometimes we draw all the 4-drops. These things happen. All right, so I want to bring in Cast Out and Plow. What am I cutting? Ballista is good. Mentor is good. I think I can skim down on the fast mana. Because with their discard, we're probably not just going off turn 1, regardless. Do I cut 2 more, or do I just forget the cast outs? Maybe I don't care about cast out. Karn Scion? Okay, yeah, that is true. We did just get 4-drop. 2 Mentors. I love Mentor. All I want to do is cast Mentor. Their stuff gets too big. But going wide, like, if you just trigger Mentor once, like, that'll gain you 6 life or whatever. I don't know, I think cheesing with a Mentor is one of our best plans. Yeah, I think they're off the Dread of Knights. Alright, I'm willing to cut one for the second cast out. Like, I'll try it. Cast out cycles, at least, if we're not happy with it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, too big for Karn Scion. Yeah. Mentor seems great. This is not a capable hand. Alright, turn one Chalice. Right, we already got one of those. Alright, don't force a will. Resolves. Resolves. Alright, they're wraithing. They're looking for it. Yes. Alright. That's half the battle. If they wasteland me, we go into stupid mode, but that means they're not casting spells for a very long time. Nice. Okay, they're feeding a Gurmag here. Alright, what you got? You got a Ponder. Nice. I like seeing that. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to play Mentor. If they have Daze, that's going to bait it out. And if they... And I get to play around Daze next turn out with my 4 drops either way. I just like getting card velocity. Ooh, if they Hymn to Turok, that would be a bummer. Edict is fine. Please be Edict. Okay, Dismember's even better. LED? Nope. Alright. Karn Father. Alright, what's on my sideboard? Nothing I want to wish for yet. Oh, they've been casting ones. Oh yeah, just get LED. My chat is so smart. Yeah, get LED, set up the win next turn. I thought about Crypt, but I don't actually care about Gurmag. Alright, so I could just go for the combo right now, or I could jam Lattice. I think I go for the combo. Yeah, I can't do both. You're right. No, I can't, because I have to wish for Ballista. Alright. They know they're dead. They understand what's happening. Nice. Yeah, I can do either, not both. Alright, now we're on the draw. Those free wins get a lot harder on the draw, because they have all those discard spells for the Chalice. Maybe I don't want to cut Opals. So if this Opal comes back in... Yeah, my opponent was very generous with the scoop. I appreciate that. At 4-0, I'd expect nothing less. We're dignified gentlemen up here in the undefeated bracket. Alright, so if this Opal comes back in... No, I think I got to shave on the Legendary. Like, drawing a dead card is unacceptable in this matchup. Alright, I'll just run the same list back. Streamers that aren't currently streaming are the least likely to scoop. Interesting. I'll scoop if the win is deterministic, but if they have to like do the bobble thing and then untap and then do it again, I would make them do it. Did any of you watch the standard open coverage this past weekend? Alright, this hand is slow and steady, which isn't strong, but I'm not willing to mulligan against the Thoughtseize deck. So in the standard Star City Open this past weekend, somebody... they were dead to a Nexus. Like, the Simic Nexus opponent had just a firm loop, like deterministic win, and the opponent did not concede. It was game 1. The player was able to say, like, here's what I'm going to do, and here's how it's going to kill you. And they were just like, okay, all right, show it to me. And while their opponent was going off, they had a judge sit in their chair while they went to the bathroom, and then they came back just in time for their opponent to kill them. So I don't know what the plan was there, but it did not make for a compelling viewership experience. I can say that safely. So running out Bobble here instead of saving it for Mentor is a hedge against discard. All right, did they find a discard? Or they found a Delver. All right, so we want to draw 2 0-cost cards right now. Force of Will. All right, we did not get any 0-cost cards. Human. We do get to slam. Oh, I don't think I even want to slam, right? Because that cost me my Lotus Petal. And then I'm turns away from all these 4s. All right, well, maybe that was their plan. They had a secret agenda to get Nexus of Fate banned. All right, they shuffled after their brainstorm, so they don't know that Delver's going to flip. All right, I think I have to jam Mentor, though. Like, I have another land drop. I'm not winning the control game. They have Delver. All right, didn't flip. All right, dismember. All right, and we know about Force of Will. Delver plus fetch land. Bummer. That's good stuff. All right, I want a Soul Land to start slamming these 4s into play. Soul Land? All right, another 4-drop. It's happening again. Remember game 1 when we died with 6 4-drops in our hand? Let's not do that. Fuck, they have a brainstorm. Yeah, we do have the full house. Though unfortunately that beats their that does not beat their one-of-a-kind Force of Will. All right, so now we're in the classic brainstorm versus not brainstorm situation. My opponent has brainstormed their hand twice to make it look nice, and I have a handful of 4-drops. Oh, and we're on a 2-turn clock. Jeez. Well, this is how it ends. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. The engineered explosives is in the sideboard. What? Oh, this is definitely better than Throne of Geth. I appreciate this. That's cool. Nice. Right on time. All right. We've been slain. We wanted blue decks all night, and we got one and lost to it. Yeah, 4-drops are not good against Delver decks, unfortunately. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so we've had 3 new followers tonight, so I'll open 3 treasures. Animate World Gorger, this one's for you. Oh, Grove of the Burnwellows, that's sweet. Jabba the Hunk, this one's for you. Brick City. And Squee Goblin Nabob, this one's for you. All right. Eternal playable cards, kinda. One definitely, one maybe. All right. Not bad. So 4-1, that was pretty sweet. We lost to a disruptive deck with a clock. Imagine that. And we defeated all of the other prison decks. Played against Death and Taxes, Eldrazi twice, and something else that I'm currently brain farting on. And lands. So 2 other Karn decks, lands, and Death and Taxes we beat. Then we lost to the Thoughtseize Delver deck. Yep, there's the Bomberman Discord, F711, just linked you to it. Check it out. We're going to fire up another league. Let's talk about if we want to make any changes to the deck. Chat, talk about that. I'm going to refill my drink before I get started. I'll be right back. You're on 3 Scion for a great creator. That's a reasonable place to be. See, you'd rather have... I don't know, Scion's pretty... I mean, like, the race to Lattice, obviously, is bad. In exactly Lattice situations, creator's better. But in, like, prison decks where they don't have Lattice, I'd rather have Scion. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the 4 Scions. Though I appreciate your meta call. I get it. But I think this deck... Yeah, for sure. So I think I like this deck where it is. Is there anything that we wish was in the wish board? I don't think so. Nah, same deck. You think a cast out can go? So do I want a second engineered explosives so I can board one in and still have one to wish? Because against like the Delver decks, it's another straight up disenchant. I would believe that. Bolus's Citadel, Jesus. I'm not doing that. The chat convinced me to put Bolus's Citadel in my deck once on stream, and I drew it in every game. The one game I was able to tinker for it, I was already at 2. Yeah, Aura of Silence is a card F711 likes. So this makes artifacts and enchantments cost 2 more, and then you can sack it to disenchant. I'll try 1 over the second disenchant. Affinity? What card has Affinity in this format? Oh, you played against Affinity, against the person. I see. You two are just having a conversation. All right. 4-1. Let's try to improve on that. Yeah, I guess Karn didn't exist yet at the GP. That was old Legacy. We want a die roll. Hold on to your pants. And we have a turn 1 Mentor, but we can't trigger anything. That's still worth doing, because we're going to draw 2. Alright, I'm just going to shove turn 1 Mentor. Alright, they're already on 6. Yeah, turn 1 Mentor, turn 2 Karn. PDs. Though these baubles will need to cantrip into at least one other artifact, because Ancient Den will be 1, this will be 2. Bang, bang. Bang. I could also just pop one of the baubles to guarantee that I get turn 2 Karn. I think I like just popping one bauble. I guess also depending on what they're doing. Just make sure it happens. If we get Thoughtseize, it won't matter. Or if they make Elish Norn, it won't matter. What decks play Bloodstained Mire? Like Grixis Control and Reanimator. Lightning Bolt. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, Karn's going to be good against whatever this is, though. This looks like Grixis Control. Bobble in the end step. Get another peek. They didn't force the Mentor, but they might not have had to if they just knew they could bolt it. Snapcaster Mage. Alright. We did not add Wormcoil, it's true. Probably should have done that. Please resolve. It's for this matchup specifically? Bummer. Ballista and Chalice. Alright, those are two good ones. We're a Lion's Eye Diamond away from victory next turn. And I get to crack my bauble now because Mox Opal's pretty safe to be active. Yeah, Wormcoil would be pretty strong against this deck. Yeah, this deck does not like getting chaliced, though. And they have K-Command, but they also have a lot of cantrips and Thoughtseizes and stuff. And this Snapcaster Mage in the waiting in the wings. Yeah, I didn't think they had Hymn to Turok because they would have given me the better card if they did and try to spike it. Oh, they found a Force of Will. Lucky. So I'll try to bait the Force of Will with this Chalice. And then if they force this, why are they fetching? They can't cast Counterspell. They could Spell Pierce, I guess? That's not good, though. Oh, they're brainstorming in response to see if they need to force it. That's smart. They're playing tight. They get to look at the next 7 cards they're going to have access to right now and decide if they can beat a Chalice or not. I can shove Salvagers into play if they force this. I really hope they do. This is the bait spell. Alright, they did it, and they pitched a Brainstorm. Okay, Bauble, Petal, one, two, three, four. I'm doing this now because they have more discard spells than they have removal spells that can answer this. Yeah, I mean, if they have Edict, they have it, but if they don't, they have Thoughtseizes, Hymn to Turoks. They have a lot of answers to it in my hand. And that means they have to spend their turn casting Edict. Yeah, like, since I'm streaming, since we know... Yeah, we all know how this works on my stream. Whatever I don't want them to have, they'll have. All right, let's peek. All right, there's Snapcaster Mage. It's probably not a redundant one. Or we can't be sure that it is anyway. Like, they can't K-Command, can't Bolt. They would need a fetch land to go with a Fatal Push. And if they don't have it, we just get to go into Value Town next turn. Get to play several baubles. And I'm just going to keep plussing Karn for cards. There's no reason to let them Snap Bolt my Karn. They did not shuffle, so that means they found the removal spell. Guaranteed. Is it Edict time? Oh, Baleful Strix, DGAF. Alright, let's just draw LED now. LED, LED. 2 looks for LED. Nope, nope. Karn, show me some cards. Mentor and different Karn. Oh, that was a good hit. I love when Karn just hits 2 whammies. It's like, oh shit. Alright, they gave me different Karn. What does that do for me? It gets LED. That's what I wanted. Let's go. Do you have another force? Yes. And we're off. Dun, 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 dun. Are you willing to concede, opponent? You know I have Ballista in hand. Or are we doing this? Alright, they conceded. Huh, that was a weird choice to give me, unless it was a misclick. I don't know. Very strange. Does this deck do anything that I care about? Like, are there any spells they could bring in that affect what I'm doing in any meaningful way? Do I even sideboard? I don't think that I do. They'll have Deluge? Okay. Deluge and EE. Needle. Okay, so I might want Disenchant or Cast Out for a random hate permanence like Needle. Alright, so I like shaving Opal against the long games because we're probably going to draw a lot of cards. I want all my whammies. They can't cast EE through Aura of Silence. That's true. And their Strixes cost 4. Alright. I'll switch Cast Out to Aura. That's pretty tight. Alright, is shaving Petal or shaving a Bauble better? Probably a Bauble. Alright. I'm in. Let's do it. Maybe they have Karns of their own in the sideboard. They're just Grixis Carnicles. Grixis Karn Troll. This hand draws an entire new hand. I'm going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new cards before my turn 2 begins. This hand is also pretty discard proof. Let's run it. Let's hope they don't have a Chalice on 0. But even if they do, I have the Disenchant. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep this. This hand is pretty strong against Hymn to Turok also. Yeah, here's the Inquisition. It's like, what do you even do? You just probably take LED or Petal. Or maybe you take Disenchant because it's the only non-redundant effect. Yeah, these hands are super sweet against discard. I had a Modern match against Kevin Jones at an Open a few months ago where I was on KCI and he was on Grixis Shadow, and I completely sidestepped his whole deck by just playing out all my 1s and 0s and then using my spheres to draw cards in his end step and then just replaying them. And his discard spells were completely irrelevant and I won easily. So that's kind of our plan here. Ooh. Aura. Humies. Alright, I'm gonna just shit out all these cards. Or do I hold them? Like, I can't... I'll play out Petal, but not LED. Because LED hitting the graveyard doesn't bother me. Like, if they Hymn to Turok me next turn. So I get to see what they draw this turn and what they're going to draw next turn with these two baubles. Bloodstain Mire, okay. There it is. Let's hope this is just a Strix. I can beat a Strix. Hymn to Turok's a little more annoying. It's Hymn to Turok. Alright, that's why I kept the LED in hand. Well, irrelevant. It's as if I played it. Well, now I hope we draw Salvagers and a Soul Land, and then just win. Off our two bauble triggers and draw step. I want that in the end step, Magic Online. Alright, got it. Alright, deck. 3 draws to find Soul Land and Salvagers. Then we win. Immediately. Alright, Polluted Delta's coming. Nope. Halfway there. Come on, Soul Land. Now I do want to play the LED. I'm not going to play a Ballista on 1 and lose my Lotus Petal to do it. Rats, that was so close. We found the card that we only have 4 of and not the card we have 8 of. I guess Salvager's Land Opal would have also done it, or like Land Petal, like any combination of make 2 mana. I should bobble in response to this, because this is a card they're drawing right now. Oh, they're going to have Force of Will. Shit. That's lame. Oh, wait, no, we have Cavern. I don't care. Come on, Soul Land. 2 draws for a Soul Land. Also take an Opal. Soul, yeah. Do we win, opponent? Show me potato salad. This does not beat Force of Will, but it gives us a turn. Oh no, I clicked on Walking Ballista! Oh no! Oh no! Fuck. They don't even have to do anything. Alright, they had Surgical anyway. Oh, but they targeted LED. Cool. So I get a Ballista for free. We got him. It's cool. It's cool. We both targeted the wrong thing. Now I have Ballista in my hand. I tricked you. What the fuck just happened? Alright, so now it's Ballista versus Baleful Strix. I don't have white mana, so I can't value Salvagers yet. If Salvagers survives the turn, and I draw an actual white source, we can start drawing multiple cards a turn. Remember that time I clicked the wrong card? That was fucked up. Cavern of Souls is a messed up card, though. It's like Force of Will? Don't care. Yeah, so that hand last turn needed 1 more mana floating to beat Force of Will or Surgical. It could not beat both. Yeah, my LEDs are still just totally live. Yeah, it's like the deck was built with synergy in mind. And it's pretty cool. White land, white land. Nope. Ballista, get him. Bang. Maybe I should have left that in play to play around Edict. That was loose. But I'm going to bring the beats. So if they have Snapcaster Lightning Bolt, this is a really bad attack. Oh shit. They totally do. But then it's just, like, it at least kills the Snapcaster without any real value. Though that's not a good trade. Let me be direct in saying. Blue, blue, red. Blue, black, red. What's happening to me right now? K command, bring back Strix, and I lose this Karn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should not have pinged. Though, I feel like I do need to be pressuring them somehow. Oh no, is it Jace? Yep. Too easy. Whoa, they didn't bounce. So now they're in a weird spot. Like, a white source is lots of card advantage. Like, unless they left a 4-drop on top of my deck, like, those are the only truly dead cards right now. Yeah, that was a weird choice. All right. I'll get back... I could get back Ballista to continue pressuring Jace. Hello, Stu. Or I could get back Bobble to start drawing cards. They have Strix. Alright, I'll get back a Bobble. We have Bobbles and Walking Ballista. Those are the things in the graveyard. But if they bounce Jace this turn, they're going to be just fine. Or I guess that's not even necessarily fine, because I'm going to have 2 draw steps to find Soul Land, and Salvagers is uncounterable. Yeah, I have a pedal too. Oh, Gurmag. Alright, now they have a real clock. I need to stop bobbling my opponent, because it always gives them exactly what they need. Alright, there's Strix. Let's see if they respect Salvagers, or if they just want to draw 3. Or do they draw Edict too? I'd rather draw cards than turn on Opal. Yeah, for sure. They're still Fate Sealing. Don't they know I'm about to draw 2? They bottomed my card. What could it possibly be that they were scared of? That's really strange. There's an Ancient Tomb. Does that do anything? No, because we still only have 1 white. And I guess it lets me cast... No, I don't even care. I'll play out the Tomb. That might dissuade them from trying to bounce my Salvagers. Yeah, we just want to keep drawing extra cards. It's definitely the plan. Yeah, I thought about that F711, but that doesn't actually move us forward. Like, I need to cast an actual card. Like, I would take that line if they didn't have Gurmag, I think. But they do. Alright, so now they have 2 Force of Wills in their hand. Another white source would be pretty great. Then we can double bobble. Dobble bobble. Or we could bobble and ballista. We could start saving damage, pressuring Jace, and also moving forward in cards. I can't rip LED, they were surgical. I can rip Karn to get LED. Alright, that's a white source. Construct. Lotus Petal. Chalice doesn't do anything though, right? Bob will come back. Cast it anyway? The Chalice? That doesn't even seem good. Yeah, I need to like do stuff to stay alive here. Brainstorm and response. All right, they're looking for a Snapcaster or a Surgical to deny me this line. Yeah, it's not nothing, but we're being hit for 5 every turn by Gurmag Angler. I got to get that under control before I think about anything else. I think this deck is both fun and competitive. All right, so they probably put something I know about on top. Yeah, all right, so they know how to play around bobble information. Yeah, like chat, I understand all of the reasons I would want to have a Chalice on 1 in play, but I would have to take 2 life and take an extra crunch from Gurmag Angler for it to be in play. And now I'm super dead. Yeah, there are a lot of really great Mox Opal decks. Moxen are among the most fun you can have playing Magic. So having one of them legal in Legacy and Modern opens up a lot of goofy stuff. Yeah, there's the clip of me raising the roof. Is this K command? I'll scoop to that. I've seen enough. Alright, that's not a K command. Just a Gurmag. And their hand is Force Force. Alright, block. And zap the Strix. Alright, we get 2 draws one more time. Those are not what I was looking for. Alright, I've had enough. Yeah, when it gets to this point of the game, they're probably just doing fine. Aura and Disenchant. Alright, on the play, I don't love Aura. I actually have both of those decks built in real life. I have War Prison and this deck sleeved up in actual paper Magic. I'm about that life. I think Cast Out is better than Aura because it cycles if we don't need a removal spell and it hits Gurmag if we do. I still like the Disenchant though. On the play, do we just want another Bobble? Too late now. It's in the deck. Oh, turn 1 Chalice. There's not a turn 2 Karn though. There's a very, very slow Karn. Alright, I'm going to keep this turn 1 Chalice, though. It will probably demand a Force of Will. It might be a turn 2 card. We have 2 draw steps to hit a soul land. Resolve. Shit, they had the Force. Force pitching, Ponder. Alright. We him to Turok them. Haha. I should play this LED. Yeah, I'm going to run this out. Now Inquisition of Kozilek doesn't hit anything. They have to have exactly Thoughtseize if they want to mess with my hand. Yeah, we have a lot of outs. Petal, Opal, and... Or, Opal, not necessarily. Cast Inquisition, please. Inquisition. Not Thoughtseize. Ponder. That one's no fun. Alright, let's just draw Ancient Tomb off the top. Put this game into easy mode. I would also accept a Mentor and a 0 and another Bauble. Though, that puts us pretty far back from casting Karn. They have Fatal Push in their hand. I'm not worried about that. Soul Land. Soul Land. Shit. Now it's super fucking awkward. Ugh. City of Traitors is so good until it's bad. I think I'd spend one more turn trying to spike the Soul Land before I start playing lands out. Because if I make my land drop and just go down 2 mana here, I'm never winning. Like, their control land is just going to win. The Ancient Den makes Mox Opal an out, though. Oh no, is it time for him to Turok? My hand's somewhat insulated against a him. Alright, don't care about Strix. Come on, deck. Help me out here. Potato salad. Fuck! Oh, we're so dead. Alright, this got shitty real quick. Though they are Grixis control, unless they jam a Gurmag very quickly, we're going to have a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could Gurmag this turn, and then I'm all kinds of wrecked. Okay, we're back in action. I'm going to play Cavern and not Ancient Den, because I don't want to get Kolaghan's commanded. Alright, so if we just played out our land on turn 2, we would have Karned this turn. But we can't live in the past. We still have protection from Inquisition. Thoughtseize would ruin our day, though. Inquisition. Uh-oh. Is it him? Oh, it's Narset. Okay. That I can only bobble once per turn now. Alright, they just left it. Their hand must be really good. Let's go. They gotta have a Force of Will, right? Like, who just plays Narset and doesn't draw a card if their hand's not already perfect? Spell Pierce would be a nightmare. Alright, they're looking. What's in my board? There is a bobble in my board, so I can draw an extra card here. But I would have to do it on my turn. But that would make Karn boltable. That's probably not great. Hopefully they just brainstorm lock here and have nothing. Alright, one of those two things just happened. So do I draw a card and let Karn get bolted? Or do I just try to lattice next turn and hope for the best? Alright, I'm just going to plus. Alright, let's try to lattice next turn. But we can't because they're a Call of Guns command deck. Shit. Alright, let's just draw Salvagers next turn. That's the new plan. Strix, okay. Can't be activated, we got him. Alright, now they want another card in their hand. So we don't know about Fatal Push anymore, but they probably are going to... What? Oh no. Look at how good this card is. Jeez. Well, fuck. That's bad news. No one told me Grixis control of that card now. Yeah, I guess we should have gotten Bobble. Oh, and they had Gurmag too. Don't worry. Alright, let's just draw other Karn. Or... Oh, alright, they're getting rid of Great Creator. So, we can't draw that Karn anymore. They should have done that in my draw step. In case I drew one for the turn. That was a slight miscalculation. Walking Ballista. You're probably pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do it for 3 right now. Or I can do it for 2 and make sure it resolves. They have Fatal Push, so it's not even super great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can kill Narset, though. Go Walking Ballista. I could ping Narset twice now to make sure they don't get another card off her. Is that the best way to use this? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure they don't draw more cards off Narset. I can take 6 and then next turn have a pumpable Ballista. Yeah, like I don't care a whole lot that Narset's in play, her static ability, but I don't want them impulsing again. So they may or may not have a Fatal Push in their hand. I'm going to take this 6. Boldly take it. If they push me, I can just pick off their Strix anyway. And if they don't, I can ratchet up Ballista and kill Strix and Narset for good next turn. Don't play Jace. Destroy target artifact. Okay. I will discard this one. Yeah, let's just draw Salvagers. That's really the plan. They have one card in their hand. I'm on a 2-turn clock. Salvagers off the tizzy. Let's go. Salvagers! Alright, what number am I most worried about? Probably 1. Alright, here we are. F6, 1 draw step, Salvagers, F2W. Salvagers is good, Karn's good, Ancient Den's bad, Brick City. So if the blue decks get to set up, we've been a pretty huge dog to them. Like, we've been beating all the prison decks because we have a combo win and they don't. But we've been losing to blue decks because if we don't combo, then they get to start brainstorming and then their cards are just better than ours. So that's kind of the opposite of what I was expecting. Man, Grex's Control is such a bad deck. I hate losing to that deck. That Ongarth's Edict was insane, though. That was a really good one. That's a pretty solid upgrade for that deck. All right, we're on the play. We have a turn 2 uncounterable Mentor. I'll keep. So I can bobble them now to see what they're playing to determine if I need to play these out. Or if I can save them for Mentor. Alright, they're a Brainstorm deck. So I'll just play Ancient Den and ship it. I guess I should play Lotus Petal, because that's happening regardless. I want to save the bobble for a Mentor trigger. Bummer. City of Traders would have been nice. Ooh, Basic Island. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Yeah, in case... But I was trying to play around Wasteland a little bit. Human. Boop, boop, boop. Here is this human. And next turn we can cast this human. Hopefully one of our top 2 cards is Lion's Eye Diamond. Then we just go bananas. We know one of their cards is Brainstorm. Here's Brainstorm. There it is. They're either a combo deck or desperate. This end-step Brainstorm is really weird. F711. I did consider that, I promise. I just didn't want to run my Cavern into Wasteland. Because if they're a Delver deck and they just crack off Wasteland on my Cavern, then they can just daze my Mentor at their heart's content. Oh, they're show and tell. Fuck. We're in trouble now. Damn it. Oh, they even had Omniscience. Maybe they have nothing else, and we can draw LED and still win. This is, I think, the worst matchup that exists, right? It's gotta be. I mean, yes. You definitely jam show and tell if you have Omniscience and cantrips. They shuffled. We could still do it. Oh my god. Now we're getting slow rolled. Now they're just sitting there with their Emrakul in their hand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Armagard. So I can power out damage with Mentor. Yeah, it's pedal time. Pedal loops. Oh, shit. You were all so much smarter than me. Wait, my bad. I should have shoved Karn. I'm a dumbass. I got so excited that we got to loop pedal that I just decided to make a completely nonsensical play instead. uh, well played, me. All right, Mishra's Bobble, show me the land on top of their deck. I can't believe I did that. That was so bad. I mean, I can totally believe I did that. I am that kind of idiot. All right, they're drawing Force of Will. That's not helpful. Maybe we're still in this. Thoughts and prayers. They didn't have a monster last turn. Wow, we did it. Despite me being a huge idiot, we did it. All right, so we want all of these things. Yeah, of course this is a league where we cut a cast out. Aura's pretty decent. That can pick off a Omniscience. Disenchant can kill a sneak attack. Or an Omniscience if they just hang it out there. Chalice of the Void. This is not a good card, right? Unless we can like get it up to 3. Yeah, they know everything except how to find a creature. And Karn Scion's probably too slow for this matchup. Alright. I did not deserve that win, but I'll take it. I can get one. I just for how much are they even? Wow, 12 ticks. Woo. All right, there's an 8-ticket version. We got this. I can get one. I just forgot. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm full of treasures now, so our previous league will pay for the Mighty Worm Coil. Do we like Worm Coil in real life, or is that a Magic Online consideration? I probably like it. It's just like a big meat hammer that you can get with Karn. It's hard to kill. Pretty unique. Cha-chow! Snapkeep. Alright, so I have a turn 2 Mentor with a bunch of tokens. Or I can just win on turn 2. I can't win now, right? No. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Let's hope we're not dead. All right, we're not dead yet. And Chalice just doesn't do, like, anything. Alright, so serious question. And the answer is go for it. No, maybe not. Because I don't have a way to win right now. I'm going to go with the Mentor. Because the LED discarding my hand loses the cast out. It loses everything. We're not holding a win condition or a way to get one. So I don't want to pass the turn against Omnishow. All right, we're monking out though. We're definitely doing this. If my hand did not contain cast out, I would be going for the combo. But it does, so I did. Alright, so I believe casting LED next turn will make more damage Yeah, that's good for 4 damage instead of 1. Alright, let's ship it. Let's have a peek. Spell Pierce, alright. We're past the point where that's going to help them. Oh no, Pyroclasm. Okay. I was prepared for this. I really don't want to pass the turn, but I might have to. Yeah, I'll just draw a million. Play these out first, so they know that don't know that their Force of Will is going to be bad. Let's take a look. We can play around Surgical. Real men cycle cast out and then immediately discard what I drew. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that line. Good thought, though. I could just value bobble here and hold the cast out. Cycle cast out, I could draw Ballista. That makes sense. Let's have a peek at the top of their deck. Brainstorm. But I guess I just go for it, though. Right. Oh, nope. You like value bobble? And just pass? Alright, yeah. I am gonna do that. This might be insane, but it might be smart. Oh, they fetched away the Brainstorm. They thought I got him. Oh yeah, peek at your own deck to see if you want to cycle. That would have been smart too. Oh, they just fucking packed it. Alright. We beat our worst mashup somehow. Because they didn't do anything. They put Omniscience into play, and I missed onboard lethal, and we won. And then game 2, they just did the show and tell thing where they didn't draw part A and B together, and they lost. We drew both cards though, so we were actually winning next turn. No, they had Spell Pierce, so maybe not. Peek at your own deck to see if you want to cycle is tight, though. That was a good observation. All right, turn 2 Karn. You think it's good? It seems horrendous on paper, but I mean, that was the first time I've ever played it. I definitely want a second cast out if I expect that in my meta, though. Ponder, they did not shuffle. Chalice? Let's hope we're not dead. Island Ponder's scary. They're either a control deck or a combo deck. Those are the only things that do this. Alright, the second Ponder. Now that they know what we're up to. They again did not shuffle. Alright, let's try to figure out what they're doing. Him to Turok. Alright, they're doing him to Turok things. KGC. Resolves, nice. Is there anything in the board I want? LED. Yeah, alright. This loses Karn to Lightning Bolt, but I have another one, and I can combo them off with LED next turn. If they take that line. Or at least I could take the draw million line. So my hand is pretty well set up against a Hymn to Turok. I have 2 of everything. So unless they hit exactly the 2 copies of the same card. I guess I don't have white mana either, so hitting Ancient Den's a bummer. Though, if they don't do anything else, I'm probably just going to wish for Lattice. Gotta have real talk, Justin. Oh no, a white land. What is this shit? Is this main deck Stony Silence? Vindicate. Woo! Real talk. Real talk does frequently suck. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 1 mana short of casting Lattice this turn, so I think I just need to Bomberman them. Let's see what they're drawing. Brainstorm. Alright, so I can just draw my deck. That loses a Karn. This is Stoneblade. Oh, yeah, you're right. So if I Salvagers... Alright, yeah. I mean, I'm casting Salvagers. Alright, well, here we are. It's the draw my whole deck. Slow version. It's nice that I have infinite mana, because I was just about to observe that my life total is very low and I have these Ancient Tombs. But it doesn't matter, because I have infinite mana. Yeah, my actions per minute are not super tight. I have never played StarCraft competitively in my life, or any game that would require you to do that. And Magic Online doesn't make it easy. Like this is the most tilting one. That I have to click the white mana a second time. Like, why? I only have that. You know what color I'm spending, because I only have the one. Is there a secret, Justin? Can I actually make it spend mana automatically? Oh, pop out the graveyard and put it right next to my Salvagers. That could make this slightly quicker. Oh no, but this is still over here. Maybe right here is the spot? Yeah, now it's like a sweeping motion. I just go in circles around and around. Okay, they scooped it up. They got bored. I appreciate that. Alright, so there's Stoneblade. So Disenchant, Aura of Silence. Chalice is good. Cast Out may or may not be good. Yeah, Boredom is a great win con. The problem, though, is that if they decide to just, like, go make a sandwich, like F6, walk away, it doesn't work. There is a clean way to play around that. Oh, I don't need to cut that many. Alright, so I have my 3 removal spells. I don't think I want Plow. I just want to kill their hate pieces. You almost conceded a standard match today because your opponent wouldn't F6 tapped out on your turn. Oh, you mean like you take an action and then you have to listen to them tank? Is there a way to bind a key to a single activated ability of a card? People in the chat were talking about making a macro loop yesterday, which is not something that I really understand, but they did their best to explain it to me. And basically it's like making a single keystroke repeat a set of actions. So like you can turn your 7 clicks into 1, but I don't know. This hand is not keepable. This is the same hand. I'm going to keep it. With a scry and a bauble, this is actually like way better than it looks. And it gets to power out mana. Ding. Yeah, and the way they described it, that does seem like a true statement. That it's hard to do them when they don't have set places. Have to remake it every time you have to combo? Like, Magic Online's pretty static. Like, as long as you're not throwing your graveyard around, it should be fine. Yeah, it should be built in. I could hire someone to play through the turn for me. But how will I raise my actions per minute if I'm not doing it? Alright, they can't Hymn to Turok me because they have a Tundra in play. Let's take a peek. Oh, they must have mulliganed real low. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, they have a Force of Will. Well, let's get that Force of Will out of their hand. What do you say? I didn't come here not to jam Karn. Okay, yeah, that is true, Squee. Oh, this is bold. Rather than pitch Brainstorm to Force, they took the risky but higher efficiency play of Brainstorming first. Oh, there's a looping clip. I'll watch that after this game. Or here we go, while my opponent takes out the Brainstorm. Okay, so this person is solving a Rubik's Cube while their Moto does the looping for them. That's pretty awesome. All right, they found a blue card. Force pitching Force. Okay. All right, let's get this bauble into play and try to find another slammer. Oh, they have 1 card in hand. We get to play this game with perfect information for a turn. Snapcaster Mage. That's not helpful. Come on. Slammy. That doesn't help. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Construct just in case. Oh, I guess this trigger has to resolve before I can cast my creature. Come on, I didn't want all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. All right. This covers the Snapcaster Mage, at least. And it gets to stick around. It's a real clock. All they have going on is Snapcaster Brainstorm. Stoneforge Mystic. True Name Nemesis is probably their best draw. Stoneforge is really good, though, but I get to pick it off and keep my Ballista in play because I have 4 mana. Can ratchet up clear it out, still be a X1 or a 1/1. Oh, now my graveyard's up here. I don't want that. Karn? Yes, every creature that isn't legendary is an asshole. Even my own creatures. Especially my own creatures. Alright, let's battle. Being able to pump Ballista means that they can't ambush Viper with Snapcaster. Race is on. We have protection from Thoughtseize, though. Though they didn't show me Thoughtseize. They showed me Hymn to Turok. We're not protected from that. We're not protected from Jace either. Yeah, we are, because we have Ballista. We just clear that right out. What do you got? Shit, show me the same Snapcaster. Maybe. Nice. The hits keep coming. I'm going to play the Caracas in case they want to get cheeky with a Vendilion Click. Not that it probably matters at all. This Ballista's going tank mode. Coast to coast. I'm very scared of True Name Nemesis. Alright, there you are. No, I didn't. I pumped in damage, right? Or did I do it? If I did it, I did it in both of the last 2 turns. Yeah, I might just be punting here. I may have missed 2 damage. Because I'm doing it in the wrong step. No, I think you're right. You're at 11. Alright, we have Jace answered cleanly. True Name is scary. Vindicate, alright. Man, this Vindicate, they're in love with that card. It did kill a Karn last turn. Or last game. Speaking of Karn, how about we draw Karn or Salvagers? Salvagers is even better. How about we draw, like, any spell? Anything that comes into play and does anything would be great. Yeah, just Inexplicable Vindicate. They're preparing for the Modern Horizons release. Vindicate will probably be in that set. Alright, well, here's Karn. Do you resolve? Probably not. Yeah, there's a hard cast force at this point. They got to turn the corner into 5 lands here. Van Wedge, I do flood a lot, and there are a lot of lands, but you need this overwhelming amount of mana so you can have those crazy early turns. Like, it always looks really bad when we get to this point of the game. Okie dokie, artichokes. White source. Well, now I'm at 6, but whatever. Uncounterable. Alright, we're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Or I guess like 2 cards. And if they have Swords to Plowshares, I don't care. Yeah, like, this deck's not really built to go this long. Oh, they do have Swords of Plowshares. Okay. Whatever. I guess I need to play this other one. Alright, so they can plow this thing. They're probably going to post-haste. Alright, that gives me another Ancient Tomb activation. Got him. Oh no. I hope they didn't draw a discard spell, because I bobbled for no reason. Fuck! Yes! Didn't get punished. Played well. Got rewarded. And now we get to have perfect information for a turn. What is your card? It's Vindicate. It's the other Vindicate. There's two of them. Salvagers? Alright. Oh well. Alright, so we know they have Vindicate. So I can't go too deep on this Ballista. So I could save Cast Out in case they top deck a Jace, or I could just cycle it and try to win the game. I'm gonna cycle. I'm here to smash. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna just elbow tap this Ballista. I'll do it for 3 so it can kill Jace. And then I'm going to slow roll this Mentor and hopefully draw a castable spell next turn. I could have played them both, but I would prefer that they don't get to choose their favorite Vindicate target. This line gets punished by a discard spell. Alright, Vindicate accounted for. Nile Spellbomb. Alright. Come on, Mentor, let's draw a spell. This Nile Spellbomb is really strong because they get to draw a card. So they're not just living off the top. Oh, that's nice. Oh, can you do that? That's pretty sweet. So 1 is the right answer, right? That takes care of Swords to Plowshares and any cantrip. Like 2 turns off Stoneforge and Snapcaster. Yeah, always chalice on 1. We learned that earlier in the night. When my opponent chaliced on 1 instead of 0 when they knew what we were doing. Alright, yeah, so I don't care about Snapcast, or I guess they could Snap Vindicate. They have it all figured out here. Yeah, fine. Nile Spellbomb is good, though. Drawing that extra card, brutal stuff. And now Salvagers isn't a win off the top. Jace isn't super great here. Oh no, is it the third Vindicate? Alright, well, they're gonna play him, for sure. Come on, non-creature spell! Bobble you daddy! And bang. That's like the best. Because now we have information, we have a flow of cards, and Jace is dead. So I guess they had to do that because they were dead on board to a spell. Otherwise. Because Mentor plus Monk plus spell is 5. Toxic Deluge, bummer. They are clinging to life over there. And Mentor is only legendary in our hearts. I can't save it. That was fun. This game's getting sweet. LED? Salvagers? Oh, Karn. Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, make a lethal attacker. Let's go. Snapcaster Deluge for 5. Do it. Oh no, Baleful Strix. That one's actually good. Maybe this isn't Stoneblade. Maybe this is just like some sort of Esper control deck. Oh, Chalice on 2 incoming. Boom. Alright, they are required to block. And then I'll make another one. And then they're dead next turn. I mean, all of the signs that this is Stoneblade are there, but it's just like a really weird build. Alright, we got another one. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, Squee, Vindicate is no Colligon's command. I'm willing to say that with confidence. I'll go on record saying that Vindicate is not as powerful as Colligon's command. Vindicate's probably better against, like, Tron. Oh, we're playing against Arkin. Oh, no. He's probably streaming because he's always streaming. So if you want to go watch both sides of this matchup, do it. Just don't tell me anything. So he's been on Karn decks, but I don't think I can turn down this turn 1 Chalice. Turn 2 Mentor. And he knows what I've been doing too, so being visible has its downsides. Like, this might just do nothing, or maybe he switched decks and we just killed him. But I know he's been doing Karn stuff lately. Alright, yep, it's Karn stuff. Yeah, I saved the LED so I can start firing off with this Mentor. Because I figured there was a high possibility. Like, if he chalices on 0, LED doesn't matter. And if he doesn't, then it's like it just doesn't matter. So, all right, we get to Karn next turn and boop his chalice, and then we can win on the turn after that. This is 3 mana, though. We played on Monday when I was streaming, and he was dead on board to Mentors and ripped Ugin off the top. It was BS. I'm playing Caracas instead of Ancient Den in case he has a Karn of his own, because that will shut down and kill my land. Get rid of that chalice. Get in with the monks. Here they come. Hope he doesn't have Thought Not Seer. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana available. A Soul Land lets us win. Oh wait, I can just wish for LED cat and go off with monks. Alright, so as long as we get to do our thing here, we'll be fine. If he casts Reality Smasher, I'm going to block with my monk, and that'll leave Karn at 4, or at 2, which is enough to wish for LED. He dies, but I don't care at that point. Alright, let's just hope they don't go off and do something super fucked up right now. If he's got a Karn of his own, I have to spend the turn attacking it. If I draw... what do we got? Walking Ballista for 2. Okay. It can't be activated. That's a 2/2 creature. Alright, so we did it. Lion's Eye Diamond. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be the game, folks. I definitely need to get my graveyard up here to do this quickly enough. Alright, yep, Dead to the Mentors on board. Nice. We were on the play. We got to curve out perfectly. That was pretty. Alright, so we got to bring in all our things that remove a chalice. And don't think I want anything else. Oh, I want all my chalices out. So I might want Swords to Plowshares in case he's actual Eldrazi. We didn't see much of his deck. We saw Cloud Post, the Cloud Post mana base, and a single Walking Ballista. Maybe I just want one plow. Maybe I want both, and I can cut a Lotus Petal against the Karn Chalice deck. Yeah, this matchup's really tough because he has both Chalice on 0, which can bridge the gap to Karn, which is a huge problem for me. Cast Out or attacking it with Mentor are my only outs to that. Alright, I mean, this has some Karn potential. Karn Scion is one of the best cards in the matchup because it's unaffected by Chalice and by other Karn. Yep. Never not. Of course. Naming human in case I draw a Mentor. That's my best path to victory right now. Would have been a turn 2 Karn in a different world. Spyglass. Alright. He's probably going to name my Karn. Then my hand doesn't function at all. He did mulligan to 3, or mulligan twice though, and did not play a Cloud Post yet. All of these lands only tap for 1. Alright, so if I draw... Oh, shit. I spoke too soon. Oh, no. That worked out perfectly. Actually can't beat that. Alright, now it's my turn to be on the play. What a slam fest. I hope this is not actually what Legacy becomes. These are not fun mirrors. Alright, now I get to be on the play. If I were on the play that game, my Karn would have come out. Yeah, my Karn would have been in play already before his Spyglass. I mean, Spyglass still gets it, but I would have been able to just make a 5/5. Alright, I have turn 2 Karn. Snap keep. Turn 2 Karn, turn 3 Lattice. I think Arkan is just in every league, so it's impossible to dodge him. Alright, so my hand has protection from Chalice. I'm not protected from Spyglass, though. I'm very soft to Spyglass. Please just play a Cloud Post tapped, pass the turn. Thank you. Right. Ancient Tomb. Lotus Petal. Karn. I'm going to wish for Lion's Eye Diamond this time. Or do I just get Lattice? Yeah, I think I just get Lattice. Because even if he Spyglasses my Karn now, I still just Lattice him. Like, I don't think... So what's his path to Thought-Knot Seer this turn? It's like... it's like a Glimmer Post... Glimmer Post, Grim Monolith, Thought-Knot Seer. That's exactly what he has to have to stop me from doing this. I guess Wasteland slows me down a little bit too. Yeah, the Planeswalker is just being like powerful sideboard cards with main deck application makes formats really weird. Like Karn is fucked up, and so is Narset in Eternal formats. Alright, he's deep in the tank, trying to determine if he's just dead or not. Yeah, Teferi's also messed up. I haven't messed around with blue decks since the format came out because I've been busy carning everyone. Yep. Arkan confirmed in the chat, I won because I won the die roll. And that's exactly what I just said. Yep. Die roll magic. That was pretty sweet, though. We played a good 5 turns between those 3 games. All right, 4-1 hype. Let's go. This is my last match of the night. Let's try to back-to-back these 4-1s. Because I love treasure. I love gold. So Teferi is part of a package. Like, he doesn't win the game by himself, but his ability attached to a 3-mana card, like, that does other things. Like, I've been watching Honorog try to break Teferi and Narset in Miracles, and his games are pretty gross. And yeah, Squee, that's a reasonable thing to say. This is not a cheap deck to build, especially if you are a person who just like owns blue duels and tries to work with what you got. Like if you just don't own every card in Magic, this is a hard deck to approach. Like Chalice of the Voids, hundreds of dollars for a set. Caverns, hundreds of dollars for a set. Cities, close to $1,000 for a set, right? Ancient Tombs, hundreds of dollars for a set. Opals, $100 each. This is an expensive-ass deck in real life. It's expensive on Moto, too, but, like, Moto adjusted. Alright, well, we have turn 2 Karn. Keep. I feel like I've played against... Oh, this is You So Easy. This person has hung out in our chat before. I know them. Alright, I'm gonna play Ballista, just in case they're like Death and Taxes or some bullshit. Alright, Cavern on what? Human? Alright, they are Death and Taxes or some bullshit. Confirmed. Alright, now what the hell happens? I'm casting Karn, but for what? Just LED, because I have Salvagers next turn? I could also, yeah, I'm getting LED now so I can Lattice in the future. That also shuts off their Vial. Get wrecked. Wow. Didn't even notice that at first, but there it is. He'll turn 2 Goldfish against Death and Taxes. Oh, it's not Death and Taxes. It's actual humans. Oh no, I should have played the LED. Oh no, this doesn't do anything, right? Lands on the battlefield and land cards in graveyards can't be targets. Okay. DGAF. I don't plan on targeting lands, only artifacts. And we're done. Are they going to make me click through it? That's the real test. Nope. All right, we did it. I would hope a friend of the chat is willing to concede when I have the win on board. Thank you, you so easy. I appreciate the sportsmanship. All right, so they're humans, not Death and Taxes. So I want the 4th Ballista in. I want the plows. I'm going to cut the chalices because they probably just have 4 caverns in their deck, and their deck's probably full of 2 and 3 drops. Yeah, we couldn't get back our Ancient Dens. Sad times. So cast out and Swords to Plowshares. Bring in the 4th Ballista. Just things that clear out creatures. Otherwise, we're just built for speed. Let's Karn them out again. Humans is a deck that's always like just under where I want it to be to try it in Legacy. Like I know Cedric Phillips made a pretty deep run at a Grand Prix with Legacy Humans last year. But like, I don't know, man. It's just so close. It's so powerful in Modern, but so marginal in Legacy. I don't know. I think it's just bad against the control decks. But there might not be many of those left. Eva Robo has followed. Thanks for the follow. You get a treasure. All right, Eva Robo, this treasure is for you. Zombie Apocalypse and Sliver Hive. I will forever remember you as the Zombie Apocalypse. Welcome to the stream. All right, so I have a turn 2 Mentor or a turn 1 Ballista. I'm keeping this. Oh god, Wasteland. I did not want them to play Wasteland. I'll be honest. Alright, so Ancient Den, Mox Opal doesn't do anything. I could play the City and jam Ballista and just dare them to waste me. Because City, you don't really want to waste. This answers a Thalia. So unless they want to burn their Wasteland on a land that's going to die anyway, I'm going to get to Mentor plus Opal next turn. Or I could just Karn next turn. Oh, they have 2 Wastelands. Now they have a good reason to do that. Oh, another Vial too. Alright, this hand's weird, but it's doing stuff. Human. And I'll run the Opal out. Just in case Thalia arrives. Like, I just played it into Revoker. But I hope they don't have any 1-mana 1/2s. Yeah, so with Ancient Den next turn, I mean, unless they waste me again. So, what's left in their hand will determine. But they should probably just be aggressively ripping me off mana with 2 Vials. You don't need lands. I would definitely prefer that this happen, though. I would rather them tap their lands. Nope, they couldn't be fooled. Champion of the Parish. Ooh, that's going to get ugly very quickly. If they have a 1 and 2 cost human in hand, I'm gonna be super screwed. All right, let's have a look at the top of their deck. Surgical, okay. All right, they're drawing surgical. This could be bait. I'm not falling for it. Or it's meddling mage, all right. What's the name? I have so many good cards. Mentor's probably the best name. Swords of Plowshares, that's good too. Alright, please don't have a 1-drop. Shit! It happened. They had it all. That's fine, we're just gonna have to combo them out now. Alright, we got a bobble. So Mox Opal's back on. If we draw a Soul End, we can, in fact, slam a Karn. Or a Mentor. Mentor is pretty great here. Maybe. That's a reasonable assessment of things. Alright, so here's Urza's Bobble. Oh no, what is this shit? Deputy of Detention. Taking my Mox. Oh no, my Mox. Alright, they're doing the human thing right now. This is what their deck's supposed to do. Their last card in hand is Surgical though, so if I can just like somehow draw 3 cards and power through this, we're doing alright. Yeah, we're probably super dead. There's no doubt about that. The double Wasteland was brutal. Like, we were counting on those lands to power out these 4-drops in our hand. Alright, Surgical, we knew that already. Show me something different. They just have 3 Surgicals in hand. And City of Traders. We're back to life. I hope they don't Soul Read and Surgical my Mishra's Bauble right now. Alright. They didn't do it. We're in luck. We're back on board. And we draw a land, we can Karn next turn. What you got? Another Vial, don't care. So 2 of their 3 cards are Vial and Surgical, and they didn't just Vial in a creature, and they didn't up their Vials. So I have to believe their last card is not super great. I hope they don't have Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, I'm gonna take 5 here. Okay. Oh, they had... Alright, Surgical is their last card. Come on, land. You're right, I should have double blocked. Loosey-goosey. Yeah, you're right. I was planning for the future. What's up? Two draws. All right, we got one. Sweet. All right, so I think Karn is better here. This Karn. Because it produces another blocker. All right, we're turtled up. Not ready to attack yet. Their last card in hand is Surgical. We can F6. I have no plays. Yeah, Mentor is P. Dees. Oh no, what is this shit? Thalia? Okay. I have Thalia covered. I'm cool with Thalia. It's funny that Thalia was the one vial number they didn't have. Ancient Tomb, huh? Alright, make another of these. I'm pretty sure I just go to 1 to Karn. Hope they don't have a flyer. Or go to 2. Oh, here we are. Yeah, that turns off all their vials too. Man, Karn's fucked up. Yes. This should do it. Alright, so I can't cast Lattice because I'm at 2. I guess I just get the LED. No, I can't do that either because I'm at 2. Like, I can't cast the Sanctioned Tomb. Maybe I'll just get Ensnaring Bridge to make sure I can never lose. See, they 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. I have 1, 2, 3. I have a million blockers. We can do it. We can go for 1. Chunk once. Maybe I should have just gotten, like, literally any 0 to trigger my mentors. EE. Yeah, EE would also be good. Unclaimed territory. Oh no. Alright, so Surgical is still the last card in hand. Still don't care. Karn is ready to plus. Bobble and LED. So we hit 2, they gave me the LED. I need to bounce Thalia before I do other stuff. Yeah, Mentor is a card with a lot of text. Yeah, it is playable. Still can't cast anything. I can get Engineered Explosives. Alright, Engineered Explosives on 1 should do it. Can't believe we won this game. Remember when we were super dead? Yeah, I'm not going to tap Ancient Tomb. Don't worry. Haha, we did it somehow. Karn's too good. 4-1 hype. Nice. Alright, so that was a strong night. Just 8-2 with the deck. We lost to Grixis Control and Death's Shadow. And defeated a smattering of other things. Yeah, any Karn is too good, especially when they're both together. And they have their good friend Mentor. Yep. Moxjet. The thing is, Lattice doesn't do anything. Their permanents already don't have activated abilities. Like, their creatures just turn sideways, and their Aether Vials are already off. Yeah, that's true, Mormigil. Death and Taxes players are luckier than everyone else on average. So, they made the mistake of not being MonoWhite. Humans deck probably too good. That means your luck will balance out negatively to counteract how much better your deck is. So that's how that works. That is how Magic works. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. I am done for the night. This deck is super sweet. Karn is messed up. Bomberman's great. I love Bomberman. I've played Bomberman in Vintage a lot, and I'm excited that I get to do it in Legacy. So here's this deck. I played it on Monday too. If you're just tuning in, if you want to see more of this deck, my VOD is available on Twitch and on YouTube. I think Jarvis Yu and Julian Nab both also streamed this deck in the last 2 weeks, and they're both awesome streamers. Check them out too. So here's this sweet deck. I like it. I'm done for the night. Let's find someone awesome we can raid. How about our buddy Arkin? Oh, Arkin's at 99 viewers. Let's put him over 100. All right, so if you're not following, hit that follow button. If you have Twitter, follow me on Twitter, at Bosch and Roll. It's at the bottom of your screen. And join the chat Discord. Check out my YouTube videos. I have all the stuff. Let's go bother Arkin. Good night, everyone.